Alright, Colton, get out of here, bro.
What's up everybody, it's your boy CB back at you another video. In this video I'm going to be discussing ways you guys can place higher in tournaments. So recently I did switch to 6-finger claw, so currently I'm not the best in competitive, but I still think I have really good tips that could help you guys, because from a strategic standpoint I'm still there. Like I still have good knowledge and awareness of how to play tournaments, and I think if I share that with you guys will be able to place higher for yourselves. So my first big tip is understand the scoring of the tournament, because that should determine how you play. I see a lot of people don't switch up their play style based on the tournament structure and how they earn points in the tournament, and I think that's really bad, because I think that's the most important part of a tournament. If it's a tournament where all the points are from placement, then don't go for kills. And the same thing in the other way. If it's a tournament that's all for kills, then play super aggro and push everyone. That might seem kind of simple or basic, but I think it's really, really important to be doing, knowing how you're going to play the tournament before you get in. And then once you figured out how you're going to be playing, if you're going to be playing aggro, or if you're going to be playing for endgame, then you can make decisions on where you want to land based on that, and what kind of loot you want. If you're playing for high kills, you're just going to want a bunch of aggressive stuff like nades and stuff you might not carry if you're just playing for endgame, because if you're playing for endgame, you might want to just prioritize floppers and slurp fish and heals to win in those late game situations where you're rotating in zones and stuff. Another thing that's really important is knowing your strengths and knowing your weaknesses. If you are really good in certain fights, with certain guns and stuff, use that to your advantage. Focus on using that in the tournament. I see a lot of people starting to play differently when they get in a tournament. They panic and they think they have to do all these crazy things. But if you're good at the game and you kind of play your style, you're gonna be winning. You're not necessarily just winning, but you're gonna be better chance at winning if you use your strengths and don't try to change up your style. Because if you never do certain things and then all of a sudden start trying to do them in a tournament, that's just gonna not be a scenario that works out for you very well, most likely. Another thing you guys should be doing is making sure you know your drop spot and you know every chest in your drop spot and all the floor loot and all that stuff, because if you guys don't know every location where you're going to be getting chests and floor spawn and stuff, then you're just going to be wasting time in the tournament looking for it when you should just already have it memorized. So if I'm playing a tournament and I don't know the area well, I don't know if you can still do this, but I would go into creative or playground or whatever and just learn every single chest spot until it was back of my head. I could draw a map of it if I wanted to, on my own, that kind of stuff. And I think it really helps, and it helps not just getting loot, but in fights there, because if you're fighting off spawn and you know every little bit of the place, you're going to be an advantage over someone who doesn't know that. And I really think it's a really good thing to do. And if you follow all those tips, there are of course the main tips that you should always be doing anyways, that I'm sure you guys all know, practice tunneling in creative, do aim courses in creative, all that kind of stuff that you would normally do just to practice to get good. Because if you're not already good with that stuff, then you're not going to be able to do very well in tournaments. And the people who are the best at the little things are going to be the people who do the best in the tournaments. Because if you can't do basic shot builds or shot edits, that kind of stuff, and your resets and all the little things that you do that you don't really think about, if those aren't on point, then there's no way you're going to be able to place high in the tournament. So yeah, I hope that there were some tips here that was helpful for you guys. If they were, please drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Enjoy the rest of the video. Peace.